Colors would get you a 44-inch. Is Saturday.
Good morning.
Morning. How are you today?
I'm not too bad. How are you?
No complaints.
That's the way we like it.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I'm a little late because we went and worked out and then we went for breakfast and then I had to get a shower and I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta hurry, I gotta hurry. I gotta
Well, here
turn
comes
on
somebody else.
Carolyn. Whoa.
Oh,
Hi
great.
guys.
Hey,
Where,
Carolyn.
there you are.
Figure out how to
How
do
are
this
you?
again.
You're
I'm
wearing your
good.
sweater.
Yep.
It's
Yay.
beautiful.
Thanks.
You gotta stand up and talk.
Okay.
Oh,
Here we go.
beautiful.
Oh, it's lovely.
My sleeves. Yep. Turned out great.
Yes, it did.
So now I've got to do a couple little things and then I'll start my next one.
Aha. What do you gotta work on? Some baby stuff?
Yep. I have, well, I think I saw this in picture. I have this sweater done, the vertebrae.
Uh-huh.
Since we don't know what it is, it's going green. I have this done.
Oh, how
Oh,
cute.
that's adorable.
And Tuesday I started number 2. So
Awesome.
I have to get number 2 done.
So were you helping your daughter with her kitchen?
Last weekend we were down in Cincinnati and doing the nursery.
Okay.
Getting it started ready,
Uh-huh.
painting, trim, ripped the trim out, replaced it, painted the whole room. Well, I shouldn't say I painted. I made multiple trips to Home Depot. um, uh, and IKEA, uh, Lowe's, Meyer.
You were just on the go.
Ran to get lunch and dinner meals while we were down there. But my husband and son-in-law did all the painting. Um, and then we put the crib together the night before we left. Put a new ceiling fan, got the closet started. So we got a pretty good start on it.
Good. Good.
Got the bones done and had to do it. Last weekend was the weekend my son-in-law had, because of President's Day, had Friday and Monday off with schools. So that was the weekend that it worked to go down.
Okay. I thought Diane had said she thought you were doing a kitchen, but that makes
Um,
sense, a nursery.
yeah, my son's, here in Farmington, he and my husband had been doing that since,
Yeah. Yeah. I remember that.
yeah,
So
and
you got
that,
two kids working on houses.
yep.
Yep.
Kitchen is done minus a couple little details.
Yes. Yeah.
And
Morning, Shauna.
good
Good
morning.
morning. It's quite funny saying morning because it's afternoon now.
Oh, that's right. Huh,
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Oh, we got 2 more hours of morning. How does the afternoon look?
Oh, it's 3 o'clock.
The afternoon looks good. We're looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Is it warm there?
Yes, it's warmer than it's been. Raining, but warm.
That's kind of like yesterday here, sounds like.
Yep. Not sure what the next few days are bringing here, but you know.
You're at home, right?
Me, yep, I am at the moment.
Because I don't think it's very nice up there.
No,
In
they've
fact-
got a little bit of everything and they're getting more snow and
What a
Yeah.
winter.
your poor sister, Charlene. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
They
she
close-
doesn't really mind.
Yeah, well, it's like Dawn doesn't mind either. That's why they
Yeah.
retired up there.
Yeah,
That poor
Crazy.
Mackinac Bridge, they've been,
Yeah.
closed it the last 3 days. It's been closed yesterday,
Right.
most of the day because of falling ice and
yep.
the two little rest. Uh-oh. Hang on. The two little restaurants, and bar right there at St. Ignace, were doing a booming business. Because
Yeah,
I bet they are.
everybody's stuck. They
Right.
can't cross, so they go there and they hang. The casinos, they said, been packed because everybody's just hanging out there until bridge opens.
Good morning, Diane.
Good morning, Diane.
Fancy meeting you here, Carolyn.
I know.
We missed you big time.
Oh, I miss you guys.
And you have your sweater on, all done?
It's all done, blocked.
You just happen to have that beautiful top, the same color to go
Just
with your.
happened to have it.
Yeah, it's shocking.
I have a cream color one that I had kind of had, that I thought, okay, we'll have to wear that. But then I was digging this one out today and I was like, wait, that might work. If not, it's close enough. And
Oh, it looks
But-
perfect.
yep, it worked perfectly.
Good morning, Jean.
Morning,
Good morning,
Jean.
everybody.
There's-
Morning.
good
Love your
mor-
sweater, Carolyn.
Thank you.
Look at the new yarn I bought.
Ooh.
Nice.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
What you making me?
Is that color of the month?
It is. I'm making you another one of what you have on. It's gonna fit me instead.
Oh,
Ooh.
Yeah,
Is that
this,
color? Is that March?
no, February.
That's February. Where did you get that?
Rapunzel's.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. It was my birthday month, so I got 20% off.
ooh, that's the way to do it.
But
Yeah,
they
it
didn't have
is.
anything that would go with it.
Oh, you got to go shopping?
Aw.
I thought I'd have my personal shopper go. The colors are just gorgeous.
Did they
Really
have any
awesome.
more?
Oh, the color of the month?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is there quite a bit there?
What do you call quite a bit?
4 or 5 skeins?
They have a bit.
Okay, because my birthday's in March. I'm just wondering if I dare wait until March 1st.
Are you in the club?
I don't know. What do you have to do to be in the club? I don't know if I am or not.
Just sign up.
Okay, sign up to be in the club and then go in March and find out.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, what page am I on? Page 3.
I might have signed up. I can't remember.
Do you get emails from them?
I think so.
I don't know if I'm signed up. I don't know if I get emails.
My life is
I
way
don't
too
think
busy
you
to worry
are.
about trivial things like that, right?
True, but I think it's funny. I get to laugh.
I have to worry about who's got what medicine and do they have all the refills they need and which doctor do I need to call for that?
Yeah,
I did it times 4, so I gotcha.
and make sure that they don't fall. And
Oh, yeah. Yep.
So how is the mother-in-law, speaking of falling?
well, before I got up there last time, she had a setback that I didn't know about till I got up there.
Oh, boy.
And when I got up there, things were not good, but they improved, I would say, by the time I left. You know, it was better, but can't, you know, still the same thing, can't be left alone. She,
What happened that you didn't know?
well, she ended up going to the emergency room that no one told us about. Um, and she was having some intestinal issues. So they took her to the emergency room, and then the caregiver that was the family member that was up there, more or less, was she was being pushed around everywhere, so she wasn't having to use her legs, and so she got really weak legged, you know. And at one point, she did. It's hard to I classify it as a fall, but she fell out of bed. She slid out of bed twice. Was on the floor and had to be picked up. Well, if you're on the floor and have to be picked up, to me, that's a fall.
Yeah.
Me too.
And but I was told it wasn't a fall. She just slid out of bed. But so when I got there, you know, she was being pushed around everywhere, and I thought, if she doesn't use these legs, we're in trouble.
Big
Yep.
trouble.
But she was, you know, between PT and I was kind of encouraging her and, you know, making her at sometimes, you know, go as far as she could. She was you know, using her cart, of course, she was walking, getting around more by the time I left. I don't know what's going to happen when I go back up, but, you know, she tries to get up and it's like, okay, and we were having to get up with her.
You need a bed alarm.
Yeah, having to get up with her at night. You know, she was waking me up every night to get up with her. So
Oh, boy.
you know, anywhere between 2 and 4 in the morning. So
Just
it was
become
just
nocturnal.
I mean, some nights, you know, she didn't want to go to bed, so it might be 11 o'clock before she goes to bed. And then the other nights, you know, some nights, you know, by 9 o'clock, 9:30, she's ready for bed. It just really depended on her mood, you know, and how she was feeling, and you know, she was going through a phase where she didn't want to eat very much. I'm like, okay, you know, and so no matter what I put in front of her, she would only eat half of it. So I got a little sneaky, and I figured I would put
A lot.
what her normal amount that I knew she would eat. And it wasn't that she was having any trouble. She just got in the mood where she wasn't going to eat very much. So I gave her the normal amount plus some. So she was eating her normal amount. She was still leaving some on the plate, but she was eating her normal amount.
Mm-hmm.
So I felt pretty good. Okay, she's at least getting some in. But I don't know. I was drained when I got home. It was a tough 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Because you just never knew what she was going to do, what she was going to say, up and down some days every half hour during the day she was up. You know, and we were having real trouble with her. I was having real trouble with her remembering to put her brakes on her cart.
Mm.
And she would stop and say, I'm going to have you push me, not put on the brakes, go to turn around so she could sit on her cart as her cart is like sliding out from under her. You know? And I'm like, so, I don't know. I'm not sure how things, I just don't know. Like I said, it was kind of a tough 3 weeks.
She sounds like she's not as agreeable as the father-in-law was.
Oh, no. Well, and some of it's memory, you know.
Yep.
Some of it's independence, you know.
Yep.
When do you have to go back?
It's actually, I was supposed to be going back Tuesday, but it actually got extended. My homestay got extended for till the following week. So
Nice.
I've got a little extra time at home, which is
Good.
good because I've got a lot to do here. But and then I'm only back like maybe little over 2 weeks, and then I'm on baby duty for 4 weeks. So
What do you mean baby duty?
I am on baby standby, baby duty. So when my grandbaby comes, I'm only 4 hours away, not 8 hours away, waiting on someone else to come up and relieve me so I can go to Cincinnati.
Scared me. I thought she had the baby early.
No,
You
no,
didn't
no.
do that. I'm sorry.
Katie wants me, she said, when we get to the hospital, we'll call you and you guys can head on down and come to the house and hang out. And when the baby's born, then we'll go to the hospital. But as she said, she doesn't want me to be 8 hours away and having to wait for coverage.
Yep.
Um,
That's a whole day at least.
yeah, 24 to 48 hours possibly.
Yeah.
So that gives me some leeway, for her due date. Plus, we'll know more.
When is she due?
Due date?
She's due the 1st of May. And she's going right now, sees a doctor now every 2 weeks. So as things get closer, we'll know,
Yeah.
know more timing wise, hopefully.
Was
And
pregnancy agreeing with her?
yes,
I loved being pregnant.
I did too. And I never felt better in my life when I was pregnant.
Exact. That's how I felt too with both of them.
Yep, she's really, she's feeling good. Everything's going. She's frustrated to no end because when we won't let her do lots of stuff, and there's things she can't do because like moving heavy stuff, and and she just wants to. No, she's an organizer, so she just wants to get everything organized. She's in the basement, and she wanted to be in the room painting the room, but the fumes would have been too much. So she and I were downstairs painting the trim, and she texted me a picture when I was up north still, but then my mind was going, blank. But she saw this picture of an accent wall. And I just saw it like briefly. And she goes, "Do you think Dad would like an involved project?" I'm like, "Go for it. He needs a project." So I said, text him, talk to him. Well, I get home and find out that, yep, they've been talking. He's got the accent wall all mapped, measured out, and had a drawing of it and everything. And I'm like, okay, I had no concept of what was going to happen. I just knew I had to go get the paint. That's all and she was struggling with paint colors. And I'm like, well, ceiling has to be done first. So while the ceiling's being done, and then, then we get there and it's like, well, they talked some more about what was going on and came up ceiling in 3 of the walls, all but this this feature wall were going to be this cream color. They picked up the cream. She ordered it. So all I had to do was go pick it up the next morning, on Friday morning. And then, we had to decide the green because we had to get the trim so we could paint the trim. You guys all know how I love trim. I mean, how I love green. But this is the I don't know if you can see this, but this is the accent wall they came up with
Okay.
the trim and the geometric design.
Wow.
And it just looks sharp, especially when you put, let me see if I know I've got one. Oh, please.
And they don't know if they're having a boy or girl, right?
No. Nope. And
Are they sure they're not having a Cocker Spaniel?
no.
That's what Dale wanted.
Well, my son wanted it when I was pregnant with my daughter. My son wanted a brown dog with a black nose. He kept telling everybody, well, do you want a boy or a girl? I want a brown dog with a black nose. That was his answer to anybody asked what he wanted.
That's
So
funny.
we were cracking up. So my mother-in-law found a brown dog with a black nose for him to give to him when his sister was born.
Oh.
I thought I had a picture of the crib on its own. Can't believe I don't. Okay, Katie's gonna have to take a picture of that. But we also put the crib together while we were there. This is the best one I have. Dad and Grandpa she's got a gray crib.
Wow.
We're still putting the crib, we still had drawers to put in, but so it looks
Oh.
really sharp against the green.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Fancy.
Changing table right on the end. That's nice.
Yeah, with some drawers. And then for a while there she hasn't since they moved, of course, but she was doing paintings. She was getting painting kits, monthly painting kits. She had a subscription. And she went through them and found some wildlife ones. And so she's kind of doing a safari theme, kind of.
Oh, neat.
But she framed her artwork is in the framed, and then we
Aw.
found a little picture of safari animals that says, what does it say? Wild World on it.
Oh.
And so that's what she's using kind of as the opposite. So that was kind of fun.
That is fun.
But yeah, they put a new ceiling fan in. They painted the ceiling was popcorn ceiling, so that was a challenge. But
Ooh.
the room is ready, and Katie and I painted all the trim. We did all the trim work for the accent wall. That was what she was allowed to do, and she supervised. And
That was fun.
Yeah, my husband would cut, and I told her, I said, she goes, I hope this isn't too much for Dad. I said, are you kidding? He just bought 3 new tools for this, just for this project. So he's happy. And he's talking about getting a laser cutter so that he can do the name when we have a name that will go on that accent wall above the crib. So he's real
Nice.
excited because, as I said, he bought 3 new, while I was, in the 3 weeks I was gone and while they were discussing all this, he bought 3 new tools. So, because I kept seeing on camera all the packages being delivered to my house while I was gone. I'm like, oh, what'd you get from Amazon today? So, yep, he was excited. He's like, and some things, because they were doing the kitchen at my son's, so some of his tools are still over there. He's like, yeah, well, I decided I would just give the saw that instead of bringing it back here, I'll give that one to John and let him keep it, and then I just got this new one. I'm like,
Oh my gosh.
okay. So
That sounds like my husband. If we ever get that opportunity, I can see the same thing happening.
Yep. So we're excited. So now I'm on shower planning duty.
That's fun stuff, though.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is.
just trying to figure. She kept sending me stuff about, simple baby showers. So I'm like, okay, I got some ideas. We'll just do it real simple and sweet. And then I get, then we start talking down there and it's like, she's like, yeah, I've had visions of my baby shower before even my wedding shower. And my wedding shower was just, wasn't that into as much. But this, I've got this big, and I don't know. And she's coming up with all this stuff. And I'm like, take it inside. I'm going, just take a deep breath, take a deep breath. So now I'm on a mission to quickly find the location, and that will work for her vision. And I'm like, okay, we can do this.
How many people will be at the shower?
Not many,
Estimate.
not many. A lot of people are out of town, out of town family and things like that. But it'll be just right, and just I think I'm hoping to do the place up the street because they now have a back room and they also have a side room that it's kind of in the nature. So told her, I said, well, they've got igloos too. We could do the igloo out in March, So I don't know what I'm doing, but we'll see. And then I come back like the day before the shower so I can get everything ready
The
here.
day before? Whoa.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be doing a lot of little projects up at my mother-in-law's. But it'll all work out, it'll all be fine, and it's all for a little one who I can't wait to meet. Can't wait to spoil.
You got your plate full.
Yep.
Hey, Carolyn, my carpenter friend Steve, he got married and they're expecting a baby.
Ooh, how exciting.
Yeah. So I've been knitting. I did a little blanket and then I just made this little hat.
Let me
Aw.
pin you. Wait a minute.
Okay.
Aw.
This is a little hat that goes with the blanket.
How
Aw.
cute.
Do you have the
And
blanket?
this is the little sweater, but I still got to get the
Ah.
buttons
Oh, how cute.
Oh,
because they're not going to find out what they're having either.
Now, which sweater pattern is that?
Oh, it's a freebie one on Ravelry.
Is it the with the DK yarn?
Yes,
Okay, yeah, I've got that one.
baby
Yeah.
party
That
or
one.
something.
Yeah, I think I've got that one.
Yeah.
Carolyn, you're the memory person. What's the pattern
Never-
name?
Let me look it up because I was just looking at it.
Yeah, I think
Um,
probably still on my computer, but I'm afraid to do something and I'll lose you guys.
No.
no, I've got it.
Is that my green sweater you're making?
No,
No? Are you sure?
I'm positive.
What other colors going with that green sweater? With the
Teal.
green. Ooh,
Turquoise.
that will be gorgeous.
So there's one stripe in there.
Ooh, oh, yep.
Pretty.
I remember when you bought that combo.
Was it down here and it was at that other store, not Four Pearls?
Yeah, you showed us pictures. I
That
remember
other
that.
store.
The
Yeah,
other
the-
one. We went to
yeah.
Four Pearls yesterday.
Nice.
What'd you
Oh,
buy?
My
Or
mom
are you
wanted
blaming
more
it on
yarn.
mom?
She's crocheting hats. And then I got one hank to go with some yarn that I got at the sale to do another baby blanket with, but I wanted a different color in the center for that magic number blanket or whatever it's called.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, where is that baby sweater? Because I know I have it.
I can try to find it. Let me see here. How do I, okay, view.
Because I've been looking at it.
Exit full screen. Okay, wish me luck. Hopefully I can find you guys again. Yeah, it's the magic number blanket.
Yeah.
And the sweater is Oh Baby Cardigan.
Yep. Just found it. Oh, baby cardigan.
Oh Baby exclamation point, and then another space, and then cardigan.
Okay, tell me the O again.
Oh Baby exclamation point,
Okay.
and then cardigan.
Space and then cardigan.
Yep.
Right? Okay,
Yep.
thank you.
You're welcome.
Is it yellow on the page?
No, it pulls up like this.
Okay.
Oh, I've seen that. Okay. I think I have it.
It's a
Have to
great
look.
pattern. I love it. It's
Yeah.
top down, and you do the banding all at the same time.
Got it. Roberta Rich.
Yep.
And then the hat pattern is a little freebie from Woolly Wormhead. It's called Trio of Baby Hats, I think.
TRIO.
Yeah.
That cardigan looks fairly simple.
Oh, it is.
Oh, and that's a free download too.
Sure is.
I think that means I should download it right now.
I think Shona should try it for a top-down sweater.
The wee one first.
Right.
Yeah, baby sweaters are always good to
Practice things.
practice on.
That's only 3 pages.
It's really nice because, you knit the buttonholes in all at the same time. It was super simple. I've made a
Yeah.
few of them.
Yeah.
It's got a nice bind off too on it. That's nice.
Yeah, that's what I also like about your pattern. Your sweater pattern is just,
Simple.
That's my
simple.
go-to.
Yep, that's this one, the vertebrae I know comes in larger sizes.
Yes, it does.
You know, I did the newborn one specifically.
Yeah.
Because I wanted, you know, I know they won't. I think my sister-in-law said, "Well, that won't last long." I'm like, "No, I know that," and I intentionally,
If you get one good picture with the newborn baby in it, it's all worth the time.
yeah,
Yep.
I knew, being born in May too,
Little chilly.
it'd still be a little chilly and, air conditioned. And
Uh-huh.
so, but I also know it's not going to last long, but that's okay.
I'm sure by that time you'll be knitting the next one.
Yeah, I'll hopefully be working on something else.
Then she'll know what color to do. It
Yeah,
won't be green, I can tell you that.
not if I can help it. And Katie's even like, she goes, I mean, a lot of their house is green. And the outside, is green. And she's like, I don't, she goes, green is just not my color. And I'm like, she goes, I'm surprised. She goes, I'm surprised but she said she had a vision. And it's like, I'm like, green's not mine either, but it works. That wall is beautiful. And it's this accent wall stage. She said I couldn't do the whole room in green, and I'm like, ooh, me neither. But as an accent wall and with the accents they did to it, it just turned out beautiful. So all good. But yeah, something besides green would be nice.
What's everybody working on today?
Delta.
Socks?
Is that one of those socks?
Yes.
Where are you? Oh,
The jean
Just
socks?
started it. It's a striping sock.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe it was one of those peds, like,
Oh, nope.
okay.
And I just finished the slippers. This is one slipper felted and one not.
Oh, okay, cool.
And they're on his feet right now.
this is one
there
black,
is.
one not.
Well, no, I felted both. I just wanted to take this picture, so I felted one at a time because I thought that was a fun picture.
It is.
But he woke up this morning. He said, "My feet weren't cold at all." Oh gosh, he didn't really want them. I just made them for him.
Oh, now he's glad you did.
I think maybe he is.
You got your sweater on.
This is Petite Knits Anchor. It's
Yep,
one of the anchors, either Anchor Tee or Anchor Sweater. I can't remember which.
I made it in green when we were in Naples.
Yeah.
Yep.
And yesterday we went to our son's choir festival, and it brought a tear to my eye hearing his choir sing. I mean, it was
Aw.
really lovely. They did very well. They got a perfect score in the sight reading, which is unheard of.
Aw,
So it was a very proud parent type of moment.
yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, it was really nice. I wasn't sure if we were going to get to go because Ron wasn't feeling great, and I was thinking about going by myself. And then he said, "Do you want me to go with you?" And I said, "Are you up to it?" He wasn't really, but he went anyway.
Oh, I bet he's glad
I'm
he
glad
did.
he did. I think he enjoyed it too.
Yeah.
So it was it was probably about 100 miles from here. But we made a day of it.
Yeah.
He had two choirs, and the one sang real early in the morning. We didn't go to that one. And on the way to that one, the kids found out that one of their classmates had been killed in a car accident the night before.
Oh,
So when they got to festival, they're crying, and he said they couldn't focus at all. And they still got a 2, which is good. But he
yeah.
said it was just, he
Oh,
doesn't have the particular student, but it was just heart-wrenching, for the
Yeah.
kids to find out that way. And And so when you're in a situation like that, you become the counselor for a few minutes. Well, trying to get the kids, oh, I felt bad for him. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the
Where
other
was-
kids, I don't know if they were older and didn't know the student as well. I think the student was 16. And his mother, they think she was drunk and she was going the wrong way down the freeway, 127. And they had to
Oh.
close the freeway.
I read about that.
Yep, it was that accident.
Where was the festival at this year?
Grand Ledge.
Grand Ledge.
Yeah.
I was chaperoned the choirs going to festival.
If we lived closer, we might do something like that, but we're just too far away,
Yeah.
And with Ron not being very well, it's just we can't do some of those kinds of things like we would have wanted to.
Right. But you got to
Unfortunately.
go and
We did
support
get
him.
to go, and it was just lovely.
Perfect score, like you said, is unheard of in sight reading.
It is. They sang. I know I haven't talked to John a lot about this, but I know they go a classification, and then they also choose a level. Like I think it's 3 levels that they can choose from. So like if it's the very first time these kids are going to festival, you can choose an easier level.
Right.
So I don't really know what level he chose, but there was 4-part harmony, and it was like they'd rehearsed it. I couldn't believe it. It was just like, oh my gosh.
Yeah. I mean, when you see some of it, and same in band when they have to do sight reading, it's like,
Oh yeah, it's amazing.
yeah. Yeah. Well, congratulations to them. And I'm sure it was good for him to see you after the traumatic morning and, trying to figure
Yeah.
out how to help his kids. He probably it was good to see mom,
Yeah.
his own mom.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Jean, what are you working on?
Oh, same thing I've been working on the last couple of weeks. It's a cowl. It's my colors they kind of blend, but I'll show you what.
Nice trend again, too.
Yeah, thanks. This is number 1.
Number one.
Oh,
I got you pinned now.
Let's see if this can. That's it. When it's contrasty colors, it's called Murano squares.
that's pretty.
That's
It's
pretty.
very-
It's a lot of slip stitches. So
Can
yeah.
you hold it up? Can you hold it up again? I got you pinned now.
Oh sure. Oh, the picture.
No, yours.
Oh,
Ooh,
Pretty.
yeah, I like it a lot. It's just subtle.
subtle, yeah, but beautiful.
Thank you.
And Carolyn, what are you working on?
Baby sock.
Oh yeah, you want to
Number
hold up
2 to go,
hold up the other
to
one?
go with
Yeah.
this one.
Cute.
Nice.
To go with that one.
What
To go,
pattern
to go
is
with,
that, Carolyn?
to go with the sweater.
What's
What?
the sock pattern?
Baby sock pattern by this amazing designer, Charlene Hatfield.
Oh,
Very funny.
Mhm.
And Shona, what are you knitting on today?
Square from a blanket.
Okay. How many squares you got done now?
I haven't counted them. I'm
No
giving up.
counting, just knitting.
Yeah.
Nice.
The
And
other thing I was working on up north was blanket squares for last year's Barocco knit along. And I out of the 22, I have 3 done now. So
Nice.
I have January done. In February, there's 6 squares and then got 1 of the 6. I told Dorothy, I was like, yeah, well, maybe a year behind, but
That's
see if
okay.
that's okay. I can keep up. But the first 2 were so mindless that I could just sit there and pick up, put down, pick up, put down.
And Diane,
My Delta.
Let's see. Oh, look at those colors.
pretty.
I really
Those are
like that.
you.
There we go. And my new needles.
How do you love them?
The reason I gave you all the detail in the text was because it wasn't even 24 hours and I had my needles in hand.
Isn't that crazy?
I'm
Where
like,
did you
"It was
order
supposed to
them?
come on Sunday and it came Wednesday.
Where did you order them?
the night before, like.
No,
night-
where?
Amazon, I'm sorry.
Amazon, okay.
Which needles?
It's
The
a shorties with
shorties.
the blue
Oh,
cable.
okay.
The
Yeah.
blue package.
The blue package.
You have the red, right?
The real mini one.
The red. Do you have the red case?
Yeah. That's
Right.
the tinier ones. That only
Yes.
goes up to a 3.
Right.
Yeah,
You need
I
a
have
4.
those, but I needed a 4. And then you said about the blue packet, and I thought, oh, I gotta check that out. So I
Yeah,
Yeah,
asked
and then there's
Gail,
yellow.
pardon me?
Then there's
Then
a
there's
yellow.
yellow. Yeah, there's red, blue, and yellow.
The yellow is what?
Big sizes, like
It-
9 to 11 or something.
Oh, yeah, I don't like that big.
I don't use them very much. I
It
still want
follows.
them, of course, because if I
Yeah.
need them, I want to make sure I have them.
Yeah, I've got them. Has
My friend-
anybody seen or tried the Chalgu now has for the interchangeables, the squares?
No,
No, but I'd like
Square
to.
tips?
I like squares.
I do too.
And I have
That's why I
not.
always- That's why I always say when I was selling needles, people would ask, and I'd say, "This is my current favorite."
Yeah.
Right.
I
Well,
never know
it's-
what they're going to come out with.
Well, it's still Chalgu, so it's still your favorite.
Right.
But and the other ones I have not been able to find. Of course, I haven't been in a yarn shop in who knows when. You had some wavy DPNs, double points,
Those
I
were
have a set of
Sisal.
those.
Yeah,
and who are
There's-
those by?
Sisal Turbo.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Snake. I think they're called Snake. I got them from when I was in Germany from
Yeah.
Sasha.
Yeah. Okay.
Unwind
them.
and Brighton had some, I think that's where I got them.
Okay.
Okay.
They're kind of
They were pretty
expensive.
reasonable. Yeah, they were not expensive.
Huh?
They were not expensive.
Oh, these were $22.
Oh no, I didn't pay that much.
Well, that's what I paid. I have not tried them yet, but I thought, oh, those are cool. I want to try those.
Yeah, I kind of
So-
liked them.
Did it change your gauge?
I didn't measure. I don't think so though.
Okay. It seems like they wouldn't be so slippery.
Yeah, they're just easier to hold on to because you got,
Right.
it's all wavy.
Right. And they look a little bit matte also,
Okay.
the finish.
Right.
Yeah, I'll have to look. I have to keep my eye out for those.
Well, Spun doesn't seem to carry that kind of stuff, but it seems like Unwind does, so. You bet have better chance. I don't know if you ever get to Brighton or not.
Why do you think Spun doesn't?
I don't know. I asked him for a couple things like that.
Okay, because they
they-
have a lot of
They have
stuff.
a lot, but they don't have some of those new products
Okay.
for some reason. They have tons of yarn. You can get any yarn you want there pretty much. And they have a lot of books, but they do not have the newer needle set stuff.
Okay.
What did I ask for? Well, I know I asked for the Skacel ones. And I think I also asked for, there's I don't remember what the brand is, but it's a square wooden DPN. And they didn't have those either. And I love those. I have maybe about 3 sets of those in the sock size kind of sizes. And I really like them.
I don't
And
remember.
even
them.
if you're knitting in the round, you end up using a DPN at some point, you know.
Right, right.
I often pick up with, if you pick up something with the wooden ones and you got a whole row, it'll stay right on there. It's nice.
Wonder where Sunny is.
I don't know.
I
No
did
Karen
find
either.
I did find that there's a yarn shop about 3 miles from my daughter's house.
Oh, yeah?
So and they're called Yarns and Beads and more. So that and they seem to have a decent selection as far as variation of, I haven't been there. I've just kind of looked a little bit online.
What kind of beads? Is it the beads for the bead knitting?
I think so, yeah.
Purses?
Yeah, kind of, from what it looked like.
Okay.
Haven't been there. Curious to get there at some point. One of these days.
Take a detour on one of those IKEA trips.
Yep. Yep. I was like, ooh, I might have to. Because now that we had like, paint colors, I'm like, oh, I might need to take a quick detour. And so Sunday, I easily probably could have snuck over there, but they're not open on Sundays. So I'm like, okay, well, that didn't work. Um, so maybe next time we go down, I can sneak over there real quick. Just to see what it's like so I know,
Of course.
if I run out, I know where I can go. Especially once we find out what it is, we'll already be down there and I'm gonna need specific colors.
I know I'll be dangerous when I'm a grandma, so.
Yeah. Yep. I've been good so far, but now that the nursery's to getting past a certain, we're past the point, and so now I'm like, okay, we're talking shower. That means I can start hitting, order.
Yeah. I can see myself taking a book down every time we go to see them and,
Yep.
oh gosh.
Yep.
I keep hoping. One of my sort of kind of friends, her sister unintentionally became pregnant with a boyfriend that she wasn't sure about. And I'm like, oh. And I guess she was thinking about getting an abortion, then she didn't get there in time. And I asked, is she going to keep the baby? Oh, yeah, she'll keep the baby. And there's no money, she has a job. The boyfriend does not. They both live with parents, but she's 30 something. And I'm like, oh man, I wish that was my daughter, It's
Yep.
just hard,
Yep, it is.
Either you get them when you don't want them or you can't get them when you do want them. I don't know. How's that go?
Well, and there's so many things I want to do, but time is just not working.
Yeah.
So much else is going on that it's like,
Yeah.
it's hard because that's all I want to do is,
Well, I hope you're taking a little time to take care of yourself.
No, she isn't. Have you met Carolyn?
Well, you want to be healthy when this baby comes so you can see them.
I'm kind of being forced to. And since I've been home, I've had 2 endoscopies done, and you should have seen me yesterday all wired up. Um, Yesterday I had the one where you swallow the capsule with the camera in it.
Oh.
And you get all strapped in with the camera pack and this big old belt, and then you go home and do your normal stuff as the camera's working its way down through your body. Takes
Oh,
pictures,
really?
takes a picture every 2 seconds.
I
And
never-
it's like, they're like, yeah, we need you to move around, do your normal stuff. It's like, okay, I have a short torso and this big old belt on me. And it's like, I couldn't sit comfortably in any chair. I couldn't bend over. So I just basically paced from the time I got home about 9:30, 10. I paced until 3:15 when I had to leave to head back over to be at the office at 4 to drop off the equipment. It was just like, okay, yep, this is an easy test compared to the one the week before where, of course, the one before was, the doctor's like, they were doing the scope down the throat and they said, well, you'll only be out like 15 minutes, the anesthesiologist. I'm like, can it be longer? I said, I could really use a longer nap. And he laughed and I'm like, no, you don't understand. I could really use a longer nap.
I'm not kidding. I mean it.
Yeah, I'm not kidding, because I had just come home Sunday and that was Tuesday that I had the scope done. I'm like, no, you don't understand. I could really use a nice long nap.
What are they looking for?
Ulcers.
Okay.
Oh, do you have
Um,
stress in your life?
But yeah, this was me yesterday, all strapped up.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man.
boy.
I had to put a towel around my neck because, the strap for this big old battery camera
Oh,
pack
boy.
was just pulling on me. And it was just like,
Looks
Yeah.
like a fashion statement belt.
I know, and it's like, I thought, well, I could, go to the store and all, but if I unzip my coat at all, it looks like it kind of looked to me like people could think I had like a holster pack on or something,
A
and it's
bomb or
like,
something.
yeah, that's kind of,
Yeah.
when you unzip and you reveal, it's like, oh yeah, this better not go anywhere. So I
We'll be
stayed
calling the
home.
police.
Yeah, I stayed home and paced, And I even get to the doctor's office and I go up to the desk and they kind of looked alarmed and I said, I have a 4 o'clock and they're like, with who? And I said, I'm unzipping as I say that. And then they see the pack. They said, oh, you're here to return the, endoscopy, the capsule study. And I'm like, yep.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. So that was just kind of wild. But yeah, the one with the scope, I was like, I kept saying, can I just have a longer nap? So
Promise I won't tell anybody.
I know. Yeah. But the place that I had it done, unlike the hospital when I've had things done and they take their time getting you out because they want to make sure you're good and awake and everything's good. And this place is like boom, 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 boom. And I'm like, no, I don't want to be done that fast. Let me relax a little bit. But we'll see.
Carolyn, did you see that Jean finished her Delta? She made a short sleeve one.
No. Do you have it handy?
Maybe.
Yeah.
It's in the last week's video, I think.
Oh, I'll have to watch last week's.
I had to get some buttons for it.
It's really cute.
It never dawned on me when I was looking for yarn and I wasn't sure if I had enough of the color I thought about using
Uh-huh.
to make it short sleeve. Never clicked.
Oh, okay. It's funny how we just don't think of things sometimes, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What happened there?
I cheated and made short sleeves.
I love it
cheating.
though. I
I
love
love it
it.
too.
I
It's
like it
Beautiful.
too. Yeah.
clean.
It's not cheating.
No.
Oh, so when you did the sleeve, when you picked up, you immediately started finding or doing the rib?
I think so. I can't remember, but it
It
was
looked
pretty
Yeah.
close.
Yeah, it looks like she did.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
just started the.
Because I can't, were there some rows where we had to decrease or something? Picking them up? I don't remember. It was before yesterday, so I don't remember.
That's me lately.
Oh, maybe the forgetfulness is catchy.
I gotta see if the air's on.
You know, we're not a slacker.
What's
She's going
she
to turn the air
checking?
conditioning on?
She's
Yeah.
checking to see if the air conditioning's on.
Oh my gosh. All
I
you have
did-
to do is sit in front of my window here and you'll feel it.
I did hear though that Florida's gonna have like a cold snap, like a cold day in the 30s,
Oh, yeah. Real
then go-
cold.
and then go back up. Another falling iguana day.
These crazy roller coasters.
Oh my goodness.
I think
Well,
that'd be
we-
hard on the plants.
Yeah, it's 76 in here right now.
Wow. It's about 66 in here where I am.
It's 33 outside, so you know.
Look who's
That's
still in
warm.
Gonna see what it is outside.
32 here.
Really went to see if the air conditioning was on.
I think she did that on purpose.
What's
You
that?
missed it.
You got your coffee delivered?
Yes, ma'am. Here he is. See
What
the hand?
the heck? Some service, man. Okay, so in Howell, it says it's 33 and it feels like 19.
Don't you?
It's
wanna
been
just
windy
come home?
here.
It's 80 there.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Ooh, ooh.
Sunny and beautiful.
Dearborn is 34 and feels like 22.
How many days you down to now?
Hmm?
How many days you down to? 60?
No, 53.
53.
No, 53.
53.
53.
Yeah, 53.
so the tiny house.
Tony, yes, ma'am.
How exciting!
Oh, I wonder if Dale's going to start weaving. He's in the spare room and then
Oh.
he's looking for yarn.
Uh-huh.
We must be inspirational.
Right.
No, he must be bored.
You don't think we're inspirational?
Well, while I was gone, my husband would continue to work in the basement, and our crap room, my crap room, is actually starting to turn into a craft room at the moment.
Well,
So
that's kind of cool.
yeah, with so much more lighting. This afternoon, we're gonna go get. He had some cabinets in there, but they weren't painted. They're still raw wood from when he installed them shortly after we moved in. So he painted those, he reinstalled them, and this afternoon we're gonna go get a countertop for it. But I'm like, okay, this is turning into I'll have room enough for like an 8-foot table in there to put up, and
Did you get attach your ball winder too?
yep.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
And
definitely. Yeah.
for weaving, the thing,
Yeah.
the post at the end, and
And clamp the loom on. Yeah, that's perfect.
yeah, so
Exciting.
it's getting exciting. I still have a lot of work down there to do to get the rest of it to happen, but
Did he retire?
not officially. No, he's still Still working.
Well, he's getting a lot of stuff done.
Yep.
See, he misses you. So he's doing something wonderful for you.
He's been doing a lot in the basement. He can't partly he's alone, he's lonely. Work was stressing him out. He's can't get out on his bike outside because of the weather.
Yep.
So he's got a lot of energy and he's being very productive.
Do you, any of you guys have like a deck or somewhere where you don't really shovel the snow?
Yeah,
And is it still really piled up there?
not right now, no.
No, it
Okay.
melted. We had some warmer temperatures and it melted.
I was wondering at our upper deck, I wondered if it was, all full still or if it melted away.
No,
I'm
it's probably
sure-
melted.
Yeah.
Okay.
There
Okay,
is
cool.
hardly any snow here at all.
Okay, good to know.
Could get potentially 2 inches.
Tonight,
I'm-
right?
Yeah,
Or
by between
Yeah,
tonight and Monday.
Sunday, yeah, maybe. A little
But-
bit.
The tenant was taking care of the parking lot and like the sidewalk and stuff, but that upper deck and then the stairs up the back, she's not doing that.
Right.
Yeah. Well, at this point, it should be all melted, but
Okay, cool.
who knows what's coming.
Right, exactly.
Just make sure you bring the warm weather with you home. Don't
I
make
Yes,
know I would
please.
try.
You could send some anytime.
I would love to. I wish I could.
not as much as we wish you could.
Yeah. Well, they keep talking about the system that's hitting us and it's kind of hit the UP and northern
Oh, they're
Michigan
getting it
bad.
up there.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
UP is just getting hammered. But the nor'easter's headed to the East Coast and New Jersey's talking about blizzard conditions, Pennsylvania, then all the way up the East Coast. It's like, yeah, you guys keep it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm done with it. But even I think it was Friday, Gaylord and Thursday or Friday, Gaylord, some of the other school districts up there had to close again. They tried to do a 2-hour delay, but the weather just got so bad. They're like, sorry, we just can't do this. So they closed again and
How many days have they closed?
a lot.
Yeah, like maybe 8 or 10, maybe,
Yeah.
or more.
8 to 10 or more. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think they're only supposed to have 6 in the planned that they're allowed.
They're allowed 6. A lot of districts up there pad it so that they have extra days because they know
Okay.
this, especially the last couple of years, they know this is going to happen. I don't know about the UP though, because there's Calumet, which is a lot pretty far up in the Marquette, Calumet area up there. They're on track to be at over 300 inches
Oh
for the season.
my God.
I know when I left Traverse City, the day before I left, we had hit 101 inches up there. And that's the average yearly total. And it was just like the 1st of February. And they've had
Oh
it.
boy.
So yeah, they're on track to break, close to breaking a record for a season up there.
They're like, I really don't want to break a record. I'm okay.
Yeah,
No.
no, especially driving in it. It's just, and they had the whole time I was up there, it wasn't until like a couple days before I left that they were finally able to get a handle on the roads because they've been just back to back to back, systems. They couldn't keep up with keeping the roads clear. And the blowing, and then everybody's like, oh, it's great, the sun's out, but the sun would just melt the surface enough, the hard packed surface enough to glaze it. It's like, yeah, no, this isn't. The more we headed downtown, the worse the roads were getting. And I only in the 3 weeks, I was only out twice.
Wow.
Had to take mom to get her bone scan done, and getting over there as I said, closer to town, the roads weren't that great. And all I kept thinking is, I got to go up a hill to get to the clinic that our bone scanners in. And I'm like,
Oh, boy.
nobody better be in my way because once I've got momentum, I'm going. Made it there. And then the whole time she's getting her scan done, I kept thinking, now I got to go back down that hill. So,
Oh,
made it, had no problems. But yeah, it was just, I'm just like, yeah, they were just struggling. They could not keep up with the roads and the salt shortage and, but it didn't sound like it was much better down here because 127 kept closing, 23 between Grand River or 96 there and 69 kept closing. And I'm just like, yeah, nobody's having a fun winter. So, but I was thankful the day I came home. It was clear the whole way.
yay.
You
Yeah.
paid your dues going up.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, there was a few until I got to 75. 72 was a little dicey in a couple spots, but 75 thankfully was clear the whole way home. I'm just like, I'm flooring it because, well, it's dry. I'm not taking any chances. Well, Gene, your area has been getting hit hard too.
Yeah, but we had some really warm weather this weekend. Actually, the lake opened up overnight a little bit.
Wow.
So yeah, the snow was all gone. It's coming back a little bit so far, but
Yeah.
Are you getting snow today?
um, not at this exact moment.
Okay.
I mean, it's very cloudy right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of dark here too, but it's not snowing or anything.
Yeah, that fog we've had the last few days.
Huh.
Oh,
Yeah.
I had to drive down to Northwestern and Orchard Lake yesterday, and the fog in the morning. I mean, when you can't see the car in front of you, it's like, okay.
Yeah.
Not sure
That
which
was
is worse.
another reason we didn't go early to see the early choir because I thought, oh no, thank you.
Yep. Yep. That fog has just been something else the last couple days.
Yes, it has.
And it can be patchy, so it might be clear and then all of a sudden you can't see anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, then some people don't turn their lights on.
That was going to be my next thing. People don't turn their lights on.
You know what I think it is, and I think this caught me too, is you don't think about it anymore because your lights come on automatically.
Right,
agree.
right.
So
I
if it's
agree.
not quite dark enough for them to come on,
True.
I'm not thinking about it.
Yeah.
I mean, when a car approaches you that doesn't have their lights on, then the light, then you probably will go, oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That was my father-in-law's one of his biggest pet peeves is when they didn't have their lights on.
It's going to be a really fun one.
Oh, that is,
Oh yeah.
I love that.
So bright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just bought those two colors for a Tolsta tee.
Oh, yeah?
It'll be mostly navy with a thin bright green stripe.
Okay.
And it's very similar to those colors.
This is a very dark turquoisey color.
Okay. Mine
And
will be a navy.
I don't know what this yarn is. I'm going to take this label out because it is really nice. Oh, it's Earth Yarns.
Oh, yeah.
It's their super ultra fine merino. It's, I don't know, it almost seems like it has silk in it, but it doesn't.
Huh.
It's really
And
soft.
is the green
The green is different. The green is, it's actually, I think it feels a little bit more dense to me. It's a little thicker.
Yeah.
One is Sprout from Sheep Thrills.
Hmm.
Sprout sock yarn. It's got 10% nylon in it. But I got it because of the color.
Yeah. It's gorgeous.
Well, I don't think this is gorgeous for you.
Well, no, but the combination, I'm learning I can appreciate green. I can appreciate the beauty of it and the combinations.
Very good.
I just want to be more productive.
With a color that you like pink.
Yeah. Or if it's for a good reason, my own grandbaby, I'm happy to do. Because I keep thinking about the diagonal, that DK one that you were just talking about, that I made, the
Magic number blanket.
magic number blanket, yeah. But I think I'm gonna wait until we know what it is,
Color to do.
because I'm like, okay, I could do the 3 nursery colors.
Uh-huh.
But I might wait on that part of it.
I'm
That's why
gonna
I'm
go
like,
get mine, show you the one I just did. Plus, you didn't see this.
no, I love that.
These are the colors my mom gave me for Christmas.
Yeah, I love
Pretty.
that.
Lovely.
I love that.
This hasn't been blocked yet.
Oh, that turned out gorgeous.
It's the same colors as the sweater and the hat.
Yeah.
Wow, what a great gift.
Yeah. Well, and my daughter, having grown up with 2 grandmas that crocheted, um, and my mom did other needlework, plus me, she's grown up with crafters. So she appreciates, you know,
Yeah.
I know I was telling him, Charlene, I said, well, that's one thing with Katie growing up with crafters, both her grandmas and me, she appreciates and understands the work that goes into,
Yeah, that's nice.
and will take care of, things.
Uh-huh.
So plus when it's your own grandbaby, you don't mind, you want to make things,
Yeah.
but she also appreciates it.
That's nice.
Uh, so that's, makes it easy and fun to do
Makes
stuff for her,
Yeah.
to want to do stuff for her. I know when we were down in November and they were having the snowstorm and their house was so cold. Didn't realize until in January that because the couple they bought it from, he had just had a new thermostat put in like when they put the house up on the market. Well, Katie and Ann found out in January that the thermostat was wired wrong.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Because so that could have part of the reason their house on those frigid cold days, they'd struggle to get it up to 60 sometimes.
Oh, my
geez.
goodness.
So, part of it is they have a heat pump furnace, but part of it is because the thermostat was wired wrong. Uh, so, before we left in November, when we saw him, I have a winter bag that I carry with different cowls and mittens and things. And, I had the one cowl that Nicola did the Steppen, I don't remember the name of it.
Treppenwürtel.
Yeah, the stitches never changed.
Yeah. I think it's like Treppenwürtel.
Yeah, but the stitches never changed, but it ended up pointing in. Yeah, that one just fascinates me how she came up with that. But
Yeah.
I pulled that one out and I said, try this. I said, what do you think of this? Try this on. I said, it would match with your coat. I said, that way, if you can't get it, because her one coat, she was struggling to zip up. And I said, if you can't get it zipped up, you can at least, button it and you would at least have that for your neck. And she really liked it. And she's like, ooh, and I could wear this on my calls with certain, and I said, yeah. She said, could you make me a black one?
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, for you, yes, I will make a black one for you. Yes.
Don't tell your friends. I won't do it for them.
No, especially not black. But
Right.
I have to find black yarn. to find black fingering yarn. But
I have a cone. Want me to send it to you?
I will eventually get to that project, and if I still need trouble, I will call you, Diane.
Well, I have several cones of them. There's this Facebook sale that used to be. We keep looking for it, but we're being ghosted by the person that initiated it.
Right, yeah, something like that.
Something like that.
Which one is it?
I'm gonna get it real quick.
Okay. Cones of black fingering. I wonder if it's Louette. That was, I don't know if that was fingering though.
She bought a lot of combs for weaving. Unless she's going in Dale's stash, she might not.
Right, yeah, because Dale got some for weaving.
Yep, he may not like that.
He's so nice, he won't care.
He won't care. I know. He's an enabler.
He's a good guy.
We lost power here Thursday for a few hours.
you did?
Yeah, because somebody hit an electrical pole
Oh,
on Grand River, near Wixom Road, and took out basically the whole town of Wixom.
oh, gee.
Like,
I'm gonna pin you so I can see it better.
I don't think it's fingering now that I look at it. I thought
Oh, okay. And it's black?
it is black. It looks burgundy, but it's black.
Yeah, it really does look burgundy.
Can I see the top of the cone and the bottom of the cone?
Oops, wrong way.
Okay, and then the bottom? I'm just trying to remember. Huh. Yeah, I don't know.
There
I
were like
can't
4 or
tell.
5 of them.
I especially can't tell because it just does not look black. It looks maroon. Huh.
No, that's not going.
Ooh, that was really bright there for a minute, but then it went away.
Is it still a?
No, it looks black now.
looks black now, yeah.
I don't know what it is though.
And you can't really read the inside.
Does it say something in there?
It does. Oh, it says sport black.
Louette.
Pardon me?
Louette. I think it's Louette. Gems.
I can't read it. These old eyes just aren't working right.
The print just keeps getting smaller and smaller.
I know.
How does that
Happen.
Our new insurance cards, the print is so small and the letters are so close together. I was trying to read it to him the other day and I'm like, can they make the print any smaller? And she said, yeah. She said, I've had to take a picture of my card
blow it
so
up?
I can then blow it up to read the numbers of my own card. I'm like, yeah.
You think they're making a Medicare card, they ought to make it the print a little bigger, right?
Yeah.
Right.
No, they make the print on the back even smaller.
Yep, because they don't want you to call them.
Oh, yeah.
So if you can't see the number, you can't call. That's my theory. I still have chicken parts I have to put together for my daughter-in-law's chicken.
Uh-oh.
They're all done. I just kind of haven't been in a mental capacity to think about putting it together. And I feel bad, but I need to do it while I'm home so I can give it to her while I'm home.
Yeah.
So
I've got a cardigan that all I need to do is the button band. It's a double button band with the holes in it, the buttonholes. And I have to sew the buttons on. I'm that close, but I can only do that when I'm really thinking, right?
yeah.
I'm gonna have to go on a big button shopping spree when I get home.
Yeah.
Yes, you are. And for all the ones you've got in queue to do.
I don't usually buy them until I'm done.
Till you're done, till you get the feel of it.
Yeah, I can lay it on there and see how I like it.
Yeah.
Deb McFarlane is gonna be a grandma.
Ooh.
Remember her, right?
Mm-hmm.
Booker's mom.
Yeah.
So she started, and she found out it's a girl.
That was a cute blanket you made for Everly.
She's a cutie, isn't she?
She is.
Man,
A lot of hair.
yeah.
Usually when they're cute for a reason. Oh gosh.
Delia's
Oh my gosh. We got to that choir festival yesterday and we walked right in behind his choir when they were just getting there. And he introduced us to the choir, and so then he went back up toward the front of the group, and the girl at the end of the group, she turned around to me and she says, "Have you gotten any embarrassing stories you can tell us about Mr. Uhas Pratt?" And I said, "Well, I wouldn't tell you anyway, but he really was a pretty good kid." She said, "I figured that." How
Oh,
funny.
there's got to be a funny story you could have shared.
Oh, I don't know. I don't want to embarrass him. He was really a pretty quiet. He was stealthy,
Okay.
you know.
Ian keeps asking us, well, how is Katie as a baby? And how is Katie as a baby? When she was born and all this. And I'm like, John and I jokingly go, well, we don't want to scare you yet. So we'll wait till. Katie was like, yeah, they were going to put like the bassinet in their bedroom for a little bit. So, she was, I know I still have time to get, the room completely ready before the baby goes in it and all that. And I'm like, I looked at my husband, I go, yeah, well, especially since Katie was in our room for her first till she was a year and a half old. So, you know. And Katie looked at me. I said, well, yeah, because at the time we had a 2-bedroom apartment and you were in there, you know, the master room had a little alcove and that's where you were. And she's like, oh, please don't tell Ian that.
She wants to surprise him with that.
Yeah. And her the car sickness when she traveled, when she was little was, you know, we left Howell, the Howell exit, you know, Charlene there, D19 by the shop, and we made it, we were headed up north, and we made it to the Fowlerville exit before we had to change our clothes one time.
Oh.
I'm like, oh yeah, this is gonna be a fun trip. So yes, I said, yeah, we better not scare him yet.
I suppose I could have shared the story of when he was really tiny and we didn't know about boys yet, how when you're changing their diapers. And
Oh yeah.
we had our changing table right next to our washer and dryer, and we had just gotten 2 cups of pop and set them right on behind the changing table, and they were full, right?
Oh no.
That diaper off, and yeah, we weren't drinking that pop. I guess that would have been a funny story, but yeah, I don't know if that would embarrass him or not.
Yeah.
Well, it's when he could have said, it wasn't my fault though.
Yeah.
No,
I don't remember it.
no, but it was funny. We were brand new parents, and you don't know those things yet, you know.
Yeah. Yep. My son had that, you know, first night home, and we just put him to bed. We go to bed, and he starts crying, and we both look at each other. Well, why is he crying? I don't know why he's crying. Why is he crying? Well, you're the pediatric nurse. Why is he crying? I'm like, I don't know why he's crying.
Maybe you should go see
Yeah.
your husband.
Well, they didn't train us at the hospital to cover him when we changed him. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, but you learned really fast then, didn't you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We learned that quite quickly.
How long did it take you, Jean?
Probably about that long.
Right.
Yep. Yep. Some things you just gotta learn on your own.
Yeah, you do.
That's why I'm, you know, just not saying too much, because it's like, yep, you're gonna learn on your own.
Well, and when he got his first tooth, you heard him toot a little bit. Boy, you better get somewhere fast because it was going to be running down his leg.
Oh, yeah.
He just had terrible diarrhea.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't really want to tell that either to his students.
Yeah, like I said, there's some things, you know, they're talking about they're gonna do this, they're gonna do that, and I'm like, we'll see how long that lasts. I just keep
You're
my
tired.
mouth. I just kind of keep my mouth shut. Go, yep, okay,
It's good to have goals.
yep.
That's why people that are young are the ones that have children, because
Mhm.
by the time we're our ages, we can keep up with all of that every day.
Yeah. Well, and Katie's taken 6 weeks off for maternity leave. She gets, I forget how many she gets, but she's taken 6 weeks. And part of that is because Ian will be home, you know, he's off for the summer. And so they can kind of get in a routine. Her working her way back in while he's still home. And then she has 4 weeks that she can still take off before the end of the year as part of her leave. She's thinking of taking like a week at a time. And the first week she's going to take is the first week he has to go back to school.
Well, that's a good idea.
That's going to be an adjustment, him going back to school. And
Yes. That's a good idea because you're always exhausted the first week.
Yeah. He'll be exhausted, and then she'll be exhausted because it's the first week back with her working
Yeah.
and him back to school and not being full time. Of course, well, the baby's still little. As she said, she'll strap the baby to her, carry it around on her chest and bounce her in the office. And,
What does she do? I forgot what you said.
she's in HR
Okay.
and HR management, and she works from home. So that part
Oh.
will be easy. And
That's
she said
nice.
she's not the only one that, comes to a meeting. She said like the all company meeting, she wouldn't do it, but just comes to a meeting and, would have a baby strapped to her chest or a baby and a bouncer next to her, sleeping in the bassinet behind her. So,
How nice is that?
she's like, it's just until they get, too active, then
Then you got to have a babysitter for a bit.
yeah. She said whether it's someone who comes in, for the times I need someone, or daycare a couple days a week.
Right.
But she's like, I already feel behind because I haven't signed up at a daycare, and I'm like, the pressure nowadays.
Yeah. It is kind of nice to have them at a daycare a couple days a week because it's socialization skills.
Yeah, and immunity builds up immunity so that when they start kindergarten, they're preschool and
It's not such
kindergarten.
a shock. Yep.
Yeah, they don't come with their system doesn't come home with everything.
Yeah.
Yep.
Um, they will do great and they will get it all worked out. It's my daughter's a planner and an organizer, and I think the first couple weeks she's got to let the planning and organizing just go out the window.
Yeah.
It'll still be there when she's feels better and kind of gets things.
Is she one that doesn't go to bed with her dirty dish in the sink?
Yes and no. They have a routine. He loads the dishwasher every night, and then she unloads it in the morning because she's up early. So they've kind of set that routine. So she won't have dirty dishes. Won't have dirty dishes in the sink.
My
I know.
husband's up in the night eating, so who's coming in?
Is it Elfini?
Yes.
So
Me?
Hey,
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm doing okay grabbing my coffee.
Oh, very good.
I was thinking about you the other day. I'm wondering how you were doing.
Been a long time, months
Yeah.
and months.
happy to hear from you again.
Okay, y'all too. I've been watching all the YouTube what's the name and thumbing up them.
Nice.
About the year of the stallion now that it started, and I was
Oh, she's quiet. Okay.
Doing the sleeve, I really like how she started us off with Pearl One.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Really hides well.
Yeah.
So nice.
Well, and it was funny because I thought this button band would take forever. I was kind of dreading it, but once I got it picked up, I thought, okay, usually button bands feel like they take forever. This
Right.
one to me went quickly.
I agree.
Next thing I knew, I was ready. I was done with the 10 rows and I was ready to bind off. And I'm like, how did that,
One thing I don't know if I told you guys is I finally figured out on the third one or something like that, I don't know when, that I forgot to share with you is, how when you pick up, you're supposed to pick up like 3 for every 4 rows?
right.
Well, for some reason I would, I would think I was doing that and I wouldn't. I would get to the other side and one side would always have more stitches than the other. Well, what I started doing was I'd pay really close attention to each stripe. I would make sure there were 3 stitches for each stripe because there's 4 rows in the stripe.
Oh,
well,
yeah.
duh.
And then it worked out really evenly. It was amazing how even it was. I mean, still the top part is not got stripes.
Right.
The very bottom doesn't have stripes, but anywhere where the stripes are, you just do 3 stitches for each stripe.
That's a good idea.
Unless
Yeah,
you're
it
like
was.
Jean or Diane and you do different amount of rows for the
Yeah.
Well, and I wrote down because you said when you got done with the ribbing on the body, you
Yeah.
went straight into the button band.
Yes.
And so I wrote that down for the next one because the next one I will have plenty. I won't be playing yarn chicken, so I can do that.
Yeah, it's nice to take care of that. 'Cause plus, you don't want to go back and do it anyway.
Yeah, that was the last thing I was like, because I saved that purposely for last in case I had to do it in the lighter color,
Okay.
or I would have to stripe it. I wasn't sure if I'd have to stripe it because I didn't know if I'd have enough of the solid.
Okay.
Because that was a smaller amount, and it was plus it was
You
one
still
I knew
have leftover?
yeah,
Yeah,
and
you still
it's
have
one I
some.
knew I couldn't get any more of.
Right.
That was, I think, the reason I panicked is because I knew I couldn't get any.
Right.
So, but it all worked out. My yarn chicken worked out. So,
Excellent. And
but
it
the
looks
next one I know I can relax a little bit because I don't have to worry about it. And even then, I don't know if I change anything because I kept thinking, oh, I can make it longer. I could do, but I'm not sure I would.
right, right. I
Now
like it
that-
a little short, actually.
Yeah.
I want to do the short sleeve like Jean. I
You're gonna do
really
short
like
sleeve
that.
on the one you're doing?
No, my next
Your
one.
next one?
Oh, okay.
I like wearing the short sleeve ones over a long sleeve tee. It's just something
I do too.
That's super cute.
Yeah.
It is.
cute.
Well, and once you get in a rhythm, it doesn't, to me, the sleeves didn't take as long as, and especially now that I've got the cuff worked out for me, it's like,
I'm
I
finding
feel
it
better.
amazing.
What? I'm sorry.
I'm finding it amazing with the bright needles
Yeah.
going by a lot faster.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my gosh, I'm already at the end of the round.
Wow.
Yeah. I didn't have my blue set with me when I started the sleeves, but I happened to accidentally have a 12-inch in the right size. And so I used that, and that worked.
I don't know. If I was going for 2 or 3 weeks at a time, I might have to take all my needles.
Right.
I started doing, I've done that. I did that for a while. And my Winder and Swift.
Yeah.
And this
I mean, you
last
wouldn't
time
have to have them all in the house. You could just have them in the car, I think.
yeah, I had two laundry baskets full of stuff.
Yeah.
Preparing.
Yep. Well, and I knew the weather was going to be bad, and and I was knew we'd be inside and not going places, and so I was all ready. Plus, sometimes I just don't know how things are going, and it's like, okay, can I work on something a little more complicated, or do I need something that's just
Simple.
simple?
Yeah.
Well, I'm at the end of my row. I'm going to sign off for this week. Good seeing everybody.
Good
What
to
time
see
is
you.
it?
I
Oh
don't
my
know.
gosh.
It's like cord 22.
Okay.
It's lunchtime.
Yep, the lunch rush is going to start shortly. I'm sure of it.
Oh, hey, before you go, what did everybody make for Valentine's Day?
Oh,
Let's
we had steak on the grill, baked potatoes.
Oh, lovely.
So my husband was out
Oh, yeah,
baking.
he was cooking.
Yeah, let me see if I can find the picture.
It was Charlene's anniversary.
Yeah.
Oh,
We went out for pizza.
nice.
I'm going to tell Dale. Guess what they did for their anniversary? Pizza. And they weren't even in
Hearts.
Italy.
Oh, that's
What
fun.
are those? Are they
Chocolate
cookies?
chip cookies
Heart
in a
shape
heart
of a heart.
formation.
Nice.
Here's one that I already had a bite out of it.
Aw, nice.
They were delicious.
That was sweet.
Wasn't that sweet? I still might have one left.
Aw.
But yeah, they were. I can't make chocolate chip cookies worth a darn. I just can't for some reason. And everybody else in my family can make them. So I'm always like, will you make me some chocolate chip? Well, most of the time he doesn't feel like doing it, so I don't get them very often. But yeah, that was really sweet.
Aw. All right, we'll see you all next week.
All
Okay.
right.
Bye.
Have a
Bye,
good one.
Jean.
You
Have a
too.
good week.
On the sleeves, it doesn't tell you how many to decrease down to.
No,
And I-
it's just you just put it on until it's either until it's decreased what you want to or keep decreasing.
Okay.
I think mine's decreased all the way down until I get to the ribbing and then I don't decrease anymore.
Okay. I was going to try it on and I thought, no, I have a sweatshirt and a turtleneck on. Now it's
And I
not the
like
time
it.
to do it.
The decrease is every 8 rows, so it's,
Right.
every 2 stripes. So that was nice, but yours is not 8 rows for 2 stripes, right?
Correct.
Right.
Yeah.
You're not-
Yeah, I like that. Every 8 rows you knew to decrease.
Yeah.
That made it easier than having to track it.
Yep. Diane, yours is 6 and 4?
Right.
Yeah, so 10. You could do it every 10 rows if you wanted.
Oh, maybe I'll do that now. Because I was count for my 6 rows and count for my 8 rows. Well, I
6
should
and
say 10 and 8. I'm sorry, 10 and 8.
Okay. You could probably decrease every 10 if you wanted, but you've already started,
Yeah.
so maybe
I
you
don't
can't.
think it really makes a difference at this point. If I,
I don't want to change it if you already, I mean, unless you're going to remember and do it the same on the other sleeve.
oh, good point.
Yeah, if you already did it, you better stick
I think I
with
better
it.
stick with my.
with the 8. Yeah.
Yeah. And the only thing I did, Diane, was I kind of measured about how long I wanted the cuff,
Okay.
and then I did the sleeve that, kind of marked it on my arm, so that helped me keep track, because if I decreased for the amount I needed for the cuff, my sleeve would be out to here.
Whoa.
So, because I have shorter arms.
I have monkey arms.
I kind of figured out how much I wanted the cuff, and then I did the striping to about that point. But then I had to I did 2 just knitted decrease rows to get it down to where I wanted the cuff tightness. Because that was a problem with the first one. I just followed the pattern, but I had like 3 inches extra that was just made the cuff too floppy loose. So then on the second sleeve, I figured out how much to decrease, and then went back and just took the cuff out and fixed it.
Good.
And I remembered to write it all down, so that was half the battle.
Yeah,
Was
write it
remembering
down.
to,
Yep.
was
Half the
remembering
battle.
to write it down.
That was the battle.
Yeah. Then I had this really bizarre idea, because I have a lot of Anniversario in worsted. I remember when the very first time it came out, because I just fell in love with that color.
It's beautiful.
So I have it in Rios, and I just kept thinking, in the middle of the night, I'm start thinking of things. It's like, oh, I could make one in Anniversario in Worsted. Use size 8 needles, and that would go really quick. And Charlene, where was the button place you like around here?
I think
What's
Lawson.
in Clausen?
I think that's what it was. It said Haberman's.
Okay. I
Yeah.
did happen to just see in passing that is it Sabrina at Fun with Sticks and Strings?
Yeah,
In the background of a picture she had, she's got
quite a few buttons.
yeah, it looked like a wall of buttons.
Okay.
Um, not that I'm ever out that way either, but it was good to know
Right.
because they have become hard to.
Yeah, wait to see that place in Clausen.
Okay.
I've never seen a button supply like that.
Wow.
Somebody told me Michigan Fine Yarns has a lot of buttons too, though.
They do, right
Yeah.
in the doorway.
Okay.
I forgot about that.
Oh, I had a cramp in my foot.
Uh-oh.
Is that your foot?
Yeah, I'm just got to put weight on it.
It's your shoulder. I see.
I think that's her shoulder, yeah.
That's because I had to lean forward to get my foot funny. Oh, that's better. It's had to put some weight on it. I
Grab a
think maybe
banana.
I'll take some magnesium today.
Okay.
It's gotten a little crazier around here because once or twice a week we're taking our friend for her cardiac rehab, or I am, and to see her husband because she doesn't drive and he had a brain bleed. So
Oh,
there's 3 people that can help. So with the transportation, and then her kids are getting groceries on the weekend and doing things, to get the house ready for him to come home.
He was the one
But
that did so much at your house.
Yes. Yep. He's doing pretty good, but he'll be in another week more than he expected. Right now, they're saying March 5th, which is his birthday.
Aw.
So he really wants to be home soon around that time because his granddaughter, they only have one granddaughter, and her birthday is like right after that, like maybe 3 or 4 days after that. And he wants to be at that party.
Well, see, he has a goal.
Yeah. Oh, he's a hard worker. It's hard, to
yeah.
retrain your hand and your foot to work.
Yep.
And when he curled his foot around and fell. So his foot doesn't want to lay flat on the floor. It wants to curl over. So he's got a brace now to hold it where it needs to be. So he's determined. He's planned things for the end of March where he's got some other friends that are going to come and get him and do certain things. They have a club where they shoot outside and stuff. And there's meetings and things to do, and yeah, he's got plans, so that's good.
Yeah.
It's always good to have plans.
Oh yeah.
And plans and goals.
Yeah, he felt a little bit frustrated when they told him he was going to be in a week longer, but he's still, okay, well, I can't do this, but I'm going to do this.
Yeah.
At least he doesn't feel sick. He's eating good. He is tired,
Yeah.
but he's not got any wounds or anything like that.
That's good.
Yeah. He's so funny because a lot of people have to be boosted up in the bed periodically when they're in a bed.
Yeah.
And he does that himself. He grabs a hold, he's got one good hand, and then he uses his foot that's not so good, and he pushes against the base of the bed and pulls up with his arms, his good arm, and he's boosting himself. He gets in there a little crooked, but
It's a start. It's a
yeah,
good
it is. Yep.
How's his wife doing?
She's doing well. She's, like I said, she gets herself pretty tired out trying to get things less trip hazardy around the house. Because we know his foot's going to be a little funky.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they are really worried about not being able to get food with everything going on in the country. And so they've bought a whole bunch of canned goods and they've got them like on the dining room floor because they have a really tiny kitchen. And so she had somebody come and organize that with her into totes. And anyway, so yeah, so they could stack them neatly. And I think they're smaller, so things that she can lift. Because he probably won't be able to, I don't know if he'll be able to help with that or not. Maybe.
Right.
They just seem to, I was worried she would feel like the bottom of her world fell out, but they just seem to both be planning about what they need to do when he comes home, how things need to be and, things that he did before maybe he can't do. Like their laundry's in the basement.
Oh, yeah.
And she can't carry a basket down anymore. She hasn't done that in a long time, and he won't be able to do that either. So she's figured out how to just put a few clothes in and put it in a basket, and they go behind her as she's going down the steps, and it just slides down behind her.
Yeah.
It's just a few at a time.
Right.
So she's figuring it out, and then her son will come. I don't know if he's coming a couple times a week or if it's just once a week, and he'll do, like if the driveway needs to be shoveled or they're
Right.
getting their groceries for them, things like that maybe she can't do. So, but they've helped them. They had their only grandchild, and they've helped watch her all the way through. So, it's good. It's all good. Everybody's helping.
Yeah.
Many
way it
hands
should
make
be.
lighter loads. So.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Miss Charlene, I see you here on your recorded live on YouTube. I see you hit Emma's yarn up. They're my people.
Yeah. Yeah, they're right around the corner, Four Pearls.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that store is so beautiful.
Jean told me about it.
Oh man, they're my people right there. They know me personally.
Do
If I,
they?
if I,
Nice.
yes, when I go in there and Miss Lauren, the mother, the owner, if I'm in that store, she gonna say, "Oh, is that Ophelia? Give her a discount. Give her, make sure y'all give my girl a discount." And the last time I was home, I just ordered the Advent from them, and
Oh,
she
okay.
said, "When you coming back down here? Well, when you get in town, you need to call and let me know." I said,
Uh-huh.
"Okay."
Aw, that's sweet.
That's very nice.
Yeah, they love Ophelia, man.
We were just there yesterday.
For real. Oh man. Tell them I said hi. If you go back over there, tell them Ophelia said hi.
I
Watch
sure
how their
will.
face light up.
I will definitely tell them.
I think because when I first went there, my husband tripped them out. When I
Yeah.
first got in Florida, I had been hearing about. I said, I got to get to that store. I'm gonna get him down to Florida. So I told my husband, I said, can you please get a load to go there? He said, what is you so anxious for? I said, because I need to get to this store called Four Pearl. He said, okay, I'm gonna see what I can do. Next day, he said, guess where we going,
Oh
baby? I
my
said,
gosh.
well, we going to Florida.
What a good man.
Well, he's a keeper.
Oh, anytime I'm in that truck and I find a yarn shop, he gonna figure out how to get me there. But I think
Oh,
in Four Pearls, it tripped him out because that corner is tricky kind of the turn.
yeah.
Baby, he got that big 18 wheel up that little road. You hear me? They say, did you just get out of that 18 wheeler past the window? I said, that was me. Then one time, I remember when I was trying to learn how to knit, and I went down there the first time. I called a cab there. Do you hear me? We was at the truck stop. I called a cab. We got the Four Pearls. They the
Yeah.
people who taught me how to knit though. Four
Oh, cool.
Pearls.
That's
Oh, nice.
wonderful.
Yep.
That's
I've
awesome.
been going ever since, and I'm going down there, me and my husband, to rent an Airbnb from them.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Awesome. Well, I hope we
Take
get
the
in there.
grandbaby to Legoland.
Yeah, Legoland's really close.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
They got some good yarn, though. I tell you.
Yeah, they really do. It's really nice.
Yeah, we
This
like
little,
it.
this little sweater I just knitted with their yarn.
Oh, that's so pretty.
A little hat.
Oh, and look how vibrant the color be.
Uh-huh.
And you know, when I first went there, I seen her on an interview, and she was talking about how they had their yarn shop and they dye studio right next door, right
Uh-huh.
where they got it covered up now. Do you
Yeah.
know I was there when they used to dye their yarn next door, walk
Oh,
out the yarn
wow.
shop and walk into the little dye studio. It was
Yeah,
before they got big like they is now, where they got the dye studio somewhere else. But
yeah.
it's on that wall right there, but it's covered up. But I remember when I bought this yarn from them and it wasn't even all the way dry. I told Lauren and Emma, I said, I got to have it, girl. I'll dry it in the truck. I get still got that yarn. I just looked at it the other day and I
Oh,
thought about them.
nice.
But yeah, they don't blew up now though.
Yeah, the dye studio's about a block behind, I think. And
Yeah.
they just had a sale at the dye studio.
What?
Jean
Oh
told me
my.
about it, and we went to it. It was really
Oh
good.
man.
You really should have been there.
Wow.
You
I
would
can
have
feel
filled the
that
semi.
18 wheeler up in the inside. You hear me?
Yeah, you would have filled up your semi if you'd have went to that sale.
Mm.
Oh, Well, guys, I need to get off.
Yeah, I guess it's that time.
Yeah.
But it was wonderful to see everybody again.
Yes, good to see you. Good to see everybody.
Good to see
Yeah.
everybody.
Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Yep. Catch you next
I,
week.
Okay.
I'll see y'all later. I'll catch the replay though.
Sounds good. Thanks so much, Opie.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
You're welcome. Bye
Bye,
bye.
Sheila and
Bye.
Charlene and Carolyn and Diane